What's up, y'all? Still talking about the same old subject. Talking about low level people. Man, I had this crazy epiphany. This thought. This just came out of the blue. It didn't really come out of the blue, actually. I was watching a YouTube video. And everybody has a basic opinion about what a low level person is and what it means to be low level. The majority of the videos that I've been watching and I've been seeing since I first started this this segmented conversation was about materialistic things. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. If I screwed myself up. The majority of what I saw in the beginning was about materialistic things. But then I started seeing more videos that were leaning more towards low-level people having basically low moral status, not status, but low moral integrity, I guess. Being the type of people that'll screw you over. They don't have good work ethics. They just, like I was talking about the young lady that, messed up my little thing, and the guy who was the problems that I had on the job with people. I think it has nothing to do with possessions at all. Excuse me, y'all. I don't think it has anything to do with that at all. But in this last video I saw, when you think that you're not a part of something or things don't apply to you, something will prove you wrong and something will wake you up and let you know and remind you where you come from and where you at. The video was speaking on a few things that make up a low level person that, and it was talking about discipline and having control over yourself and your urges or whatever. So in those moments, I guess I'm one of those people. I have applied applied and allowed low-level thinking to creep in and dominate the situation. And the only reason I wouldn't think that it was low-level thinking was because I wasn't hurting anybody else but myself. And I wasn't being offensive to anybody. I wasn't being rude, wasn't being mean. I was just not taking control of me in that moment. And I just went ahead and did what I wanted to do because of the dopamine rush that you get from doing certain things. And I wouldn't have ever thought that was me. But it is. It does make sense. It's low-level thinking because if you want to be the best, there's certain things you don't do. There's certain things. What I'm talking about is appetite. I'm talking about me being a vegetarian. I still don't have to. I still, like, I go to this place called, like today, I went to this place called Sauces and got tofu tacos. Man, those things are good. They are so good. And I got some French fries and I got some mac and cheese. And I was like, I had food at home. It wasn't Sauces, but it was still food that I could have eaten and saved myself $33. And I did that a few times this week. The snack machine at the job, I ain't gonna go into about that, but I did go a whole few months without interacting with the snack machine. And I felt good about it. And I've come up with how to get over it. but I haven't applied it every time that I should. So with that being said, I have been guilty of low level thinking and allowing low level thoughts to take over the moment, and did not think that she's trying to comfort me. She's telling me it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I know. Allowing, I didn't think it was a problem because I wasn't, I wasn't being rude to nobody. I wasn't trying to screw nobody over or anything like that. But I really screwed myself over. I hurt myself because I set goals for myself that I just sometimes don't reach. And that's one of them. Food is my thing. I'm not fat, but I'm not as small as I could be. I could stand to lose a few pounds. So I guess today's lesson is, when you point the finger, it's always three pointing right back at you. See? It's always three pointing right back at you. So be mindful of who you are when you look in the mirror and what you see when you look in the mirror. If you're going to talk about a group of people, make sure that you're not holding hands with those same people, that you're not standing in the same mess that they standing in. Look down and see if your feet stink, I guess. I hope you guys get something out of this. If you got to the end, I want you to leave a smiley face emoji in the comment section. Let me know you got this far. Yeah, today was a real eye-opener. So do some real soul searching on a day-to-day basis, especially before you start. If you're criticizing somebody, ask yourself, do I fit that same criteria, or am I like them? Yeah. All right, y'all. Peace.